Okay.
So, good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And how about you?
I'm
Sapna?
also fit as fiddle.
Great.
So,
Yeah.
ma'am, I would love to know about yourself, first of all, for my audience, because I know very well about yourself. So, little bit, just introduce yourself for my audience.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, as you know that my name is Sushma. I'm from Delhi and I am a homemaker and blessed with two children. Talking about my qualifications, so I have done my graduation in arts. And as far as my hobbies are concerned, so you know very well that nowadays I am working on my communication skills. So for that, I try to improve myself while watching the conversational videos and podcasts so that I can also, enhance my communication skills. And simultaneously, I have also started my YouTube channel. So now it's been only 1 month. So I am trying to improve regarding that, like after creating that YouTube channel. So I'm realizing that in that way I can improve.
Yes, ma'am, you are
Right.
right. You are really
Right.
doing great in your life. And
Mm,
your way of thinking is also fantastic from always. So, nowadays,
yes.
ma'am,
So.
doing something
Mhm.
extra or the same thing?
Nowadays, I am not getting so much time that you know very well that there is construction work is being done at my home. So, yeah, during this period, I'm not getting so much time because most of the time, that they disturb me. The workers, they can disturb me
Yes.
most of the time. So that's it is like nowadays, I am also not taking lots of, having a conversation with the people because of this reason. But sometime at night time, because that time they are not at my home, so in night time I go with that, like video sessions. Yeah. But sometimes I also upload that only just solo video over there. Most of the time I upload that solo video only on my YouTube channel. And if we talk about the conversation, so I go with the audio conversation only
So,
because in
yes,
that way, Mhm.
it doesn't
Yeah,
matter that having audio session or video session. If you are just
yeah,
practicing, you are
yes.
practicing, you are
Practice
improving.
is must.
Yes, practice is must.
Yeah, what is matter that practice is matter. Like if you
Yes,
want to be fluent, so practice is matter. Doesn't matter that whether you have time or not while having the conversation on audio call, it is also, necessary. Because
yes,
in that way we can be consistent. Right?
yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. So consistency matter a lot to learn anything new.
Video I just share with any kind of content over there, grammar content and any kind of idiom and concrete word, advanced word in that. And regarding that word, I use the sentences or I make
So
the sentences.
too,
You
I'm telling about your short video, I think.
shorts video, yeah, that is shorts only, not yeah, not the long video. Because I
Yeah,
also don't that much of courage, I haven't mustered that much courage to make a solo video like 4 to 5 minutes or 9 minutes to 9 to 10 minutes. Yeah, I
but
fumble a lot in that.
earlier when I started my journey of English, so I have started like from solo video, I can say, by
Oh.
storytelling video. So that time I was just feeling myself so much comfortable in making solo video, in narrating a
Hmm.
story. And it was sometime my story was lengthy, means 10 minutes, 20 minutes, sometime
I
15
have
minutes.
watched your first video. Yeah, I have watched your initial video because in that video you were like fumbling in that video. Like so I have watched that video.
And I was just
It
doing
was
a lot.
it was like 6 months ago's video, 6 to 7 months I think.
Yes, ma'am, this was my initial day, means initial stage that
Hmm,
I have started
that's why.
my English journey
Hmm.
and my YouTube journey. I
But
have
but
started,
now you are so much fluent. Yeah, there is no
but
any fumble in your speaking.
Yes, ma'am. So, I am not so much fluent, but yes, if I talk about the fumbleness, so I have just overcome those problems. Still, I'm doing the same mistake as I was doing in my initial day. But that time, at least, I'm just nowadays considering that nowadays, if I'm thinking to make my solo video to narrate a story, so I'm just taking it as a hurdle. Like, okay, I have to learn. And earlier, I was so much comfortable in that. But nowadays, I'm so much
Hmm.
comfortable in having session. And earlier,
Having such.
I was much nervous and hesitant even after thinking to have session with anyone, to go for to have session to talk any random people. And look, nowadays just I have completely changed my perspective, and I can say it has been changed automatically. Even I didn't
Hmm.
have idea about it, but nowadays I'm realizing.
Okay, so earlier you used to make the solo videos. So how did you get the content over there? Like, yeah, I have to make this video on this particular like the subject and particular thinking thoughts or any kind of topic. So how did you get that?
Yes, yes. Actually, I took so much advantage of my listening practice. Means whatever I listened in my initial day, I just incorporate those things in my speaking. I did the same thing from always. Like I used to listen motivational story, and then I used to narrate the same story. So in this way, I can say like I was doing my listening practice as well as speaking practice, and only by doing all the things I have become this much fluent, this much confident. Means I have achieved this much level in English, where means where at least I'm not fumble to have session with anyone. I'm not flustering like this. So I'm just feeling so much happy and excited and satisfied also, ma'am, because as you are telling about time, so like you also, I don't have much time. Right now, if I talk, so I have just returned from school, and there's a big pressure on my head to make paper. Tomorrow will be the last day
Yeah.
of paper submission,
Hmm.
and I have to make four paper, and two paper I have already prepared, and two papers are still remaining. So I have to make my paper, and then I have to type it, and so I will do all the work. I will have to finish somehow, anyhow, by
Oh,
today night, today
you are
itself. I
such a very illustrious person. You are very much very much passionate about your work. So you always use your time in a proper manner, right? Doesn't matter how much you are exhausted, but still you said okay after coming your school. So now you are taking the second. It like that much courage you have. It's really appreciated. Really very good.
so thanks a lot, ma'am. But ma'am,
Remarkable, yeah.
if I
Yeah.
talk about my health, so I have just attended recently the Mundan ceremony of my son. So due to that,
Yeah, I have
I
watched.
still didn't get well as much as I want. Means still I'm having cough, cold. But after returning today itself, my husband was just scolding
Mm.
me like, today don't take session, just take rest because you are not well at all. So
Mm.
just have your lunch and go to bed and sleep. Take proper sleep. And after I said no, I can't sleep because I have to make paper. So he said, but in
Mm.
evening after just taking some rest, you can make your prepare, and then I will help you if I can. So I will help you a little bit in typing your paper, and then tomorrow you will just submit. But today
Mm.
don't take session. But I said no, let me take only one session for
Yeah,
10 minutes. Otherwise I will feel very bad.
very well. Yeah, because nowadays we are accustomed to have this kind of, like session because if we don't take any kind of session, so we feel monotonous that we feel something is missing in our life.
Yes, ma'am. So the same feeling I'm also facing. Like,
Yeah.
yes, something is missing. I'm just always like I'm losing something. So I'm not feeling good inside. Means
Mm.
for the last few days, as I have not been taking any session due to that occasion in my family. So that time I was missing a lot. Like all the YouTube family, all the Skype family. I was just
Mm.
even I didn't get time to touch my mobile, to touch Skype, to see any message. But I can say I was just missing, like, yes, I'm just leaving my family behind, like Skype family and YouTube
Yeah.
family. So nowadays it's all just included in our family and in our habit, we can
Mm.
say.
Right.
So we are into this. We
We
can't.
are into this, yeah. Nowadays, also, I am feeling like that because now my all family members say, okay, you always busy in your phone and uploading the videos. So, but initially we have to give lots of time to that, right? Because now I am new here to like in YouTube journey, so that's why it takes lots of time because it is my initially days now, so that's why for editing, for making the thumbnail, and because
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have to listen again and again the videos. So which part we have to edit over there, we have to think a lot on that, so that's why it will take time to learn all the things in a
So, ma'am,
proper way, right?
are you doing all the things means by yourself?
Yes, yes. I have learned everything. I have learned. I make the a simple thumbnail, not like attractive or captivating.
Same
Right?
here,
Only
ma'am.
simple, simple
So yes,
thumbnail. Like I use the InShot, and that InShot I can make that thumbnail. No, I'm not using laptop.
because ma'am, still I don't know anything about how to make thumbnail and all. My husband is just doing all the things, but yes,
Okay.
I know very well how to edit video, and I'm just editing by
Hmm.
my. Sometimes
Because that work we have to do because we know that which part we have to cut over
we
there.
have, yes, cut, we have to edit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just editing my video, I'm feeling like yes, the same thing, I'm just sharing about my journey or little bit something, so this is quite boring, this will be boring
Hmm.
for my audience, so let's edit that part, and sometime my introduction
Yes. Yes.
like this. So I'm
Hmm.
just editing most my speaking part, and of
Yeah.
the if I talk about my guest speaking, so I am not like editing that part, but my
Hmm.
speaking part, I'm just editing at some point. So,
Mhm.
okay, ma'am. But
Yeah.
yes, after coming on YouTube, and when I got to know little by little about lots of YouTubers like you and others, so they all are so familiar and so much
Hmm.
friendly. So I'm feeling like yes, through YouTube I have got lots of friends in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Same
knew
here. Same.
nowadays after coming on this journey like English YouTube, we all have got lots of new friends and amazing
Yeah.
friends. We can.
Yeah. I don't have any friends physically here, but I have all friends and like on YouTube and WhatsApp group and this Skype group. I have so many friends now, but I don't go outside for like wandering here, there, with that friend. So because I don't have any that kind of friends, so with whom I can go outside. So, but
So
I
same.
have lots of friends, yeah, here in this application and WhatsApp and YouTube, yeah. So that I'm enjoying my journey, this journey, na YouTube journey.
The same like you, ma'am, I'm also just enjoying, and sometimes if I'm feeling something bored, like my relatives, they came and they when they went, so I that moment we are feeling sad. So after remembering about all like you and other like this France, I just got myself busy in Skype and YouTube, that I thought okay, I just forgot everything. So that moment I'm thinking like this is quite enchanting and amazing feeling for us, like to have
Mm,
family and
yeah, right.
this member. This is great.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, we all enjoying this journey. So let me know what will you think about that Skype after shutting down this application. So we will also not get the recording on Team application because it is only we are getting only through the Skype application because here we can start the recording, then we can get the recording through the Team application. So we can go with the screen recording. So after that, what will you do after shutting down this Skype application? So how can we get the recording? What will you do later after, yeah,
Yes, I mean,
ending up
I
this?
don't have much idea. Sometimes, if I'm literally, I'm thinking that yes, Skype is going to be shut down, and there's no option to like stop it to be shut down. So I'm just
Mm,
also sad, like what to do, how to get connect with someone, and if we don't get connect, so if we want to make solo video, we can make. But as I
We can
mentioned,
do, but
seems like family.
we can just practice over there, right, on video or audio. But if we talk about the recording the session, so we have to face, I think, a little bit difficulty later.
Let's see
Or
what.
do, so do you know how to operate the laptop, or do you have the laptop?
No, ma'am,
Because
I don't
the people are
have.
saying that through the laptop we can take the session on Zoom application, I think.
Yes, yes, Zoom application means I have also taken session with someone. So he or she was also suggesting me to download Zoom
Mhm.
application and to have session on Zoom application. From there, you can. But I think I also mentioned that for uploading that application or for using that application, I need to take laptop. So they were saying, no, no, there's no need to have laptop. If you want, you can do all the things with your phone,
And
mobile.
phone. Okay, we can take the sessions on Zoom meeting through our phone. But
Yes.
but the person who are going to record the session, they are I think compelled to take a session on through the laptop. Because I had a conversation with Ram sir. So he took that session from through the laptop, and he got the recording, and he was unable to get the recording. He was unable to send me that recording because it was long. So he sent me on the Telegram. Yeah.
Okay. But ma'am, I must say one thing that as you're mentioning that you have recently just created your channel, started your journey, but in a nutshell time, you have approached like prominent and eminent personality on YouTube, like
Yeah,
Ram sir,
you can say it is done by the serendipity, right?
serendipity. And you know, ma'am, this beautiful word serendipity, just I have learned, you know, in my initial day, I have learned, I have no, jotted down, but I never ever used. But look, today I have heard this word from your mouth. So I got like, yes, serendipity. I have heard something.
Yeah. By
Something
chance, when we get something, so we can use on that place, right?
serendipity. Yes. If something
Yeah.
is happened by chance, luck, something good is
Mhm.
happening.
And like
Moment.
we don't think about that. Yeah, we didn't think earlier about that, and just like promptly they can get us that thing. Get like we can find that
So
thing. So that time is we can use that serendipity. By the serendipity, I got the job. By the serendipity, I met with my childhood friend in the market.
yes, ma'am. So like this, I have learned and jotted down lots of words, but I'm not using.
Yeah,
But
me.
if
Yeah.
I'm just listening, hearing from anyone, so I'm just recalling at
Yeah,
once. Yes,
it
I have
yeah
heard.
it happens. Yeah, it happens. Whenever, because I have also jotted down lots of word in my diary or notebook. But whenever I listen the other one's mouth, so then I realize, okay, now I will not forget that. So it
Yes,
it
ma'am.
happens like. Mhm.
Yes, this is a great thing. Means look, you used today, so definitely the next time I will also use and I will
Mm.
not forget. And when I learned by myself and I thought to you, so that time I was not just able to articulate, but now definitely I will articulate this word in my conversation. So that
Yeah.
benefit of having session with different people, we are
Mhm.
learning things from others only. Sometimes we are not
Yes.
able to ourselves, but from others we are learning is.
Mm. It is a good way, because most of the time we think we learn from the others, not because we already jotted down lots of things in our diary, but still we are unable to incorporate that. But whenever we listen, or whenever we see, okay, that person is using that, or we should also, because most of the time that's why I am following the conversational video of English series. So because in that, from that video, I learned this word, because that tutor was teaching his students. So that's why, then after I make small short story, and one more thing, one person said, okay, if you want to learn any word, just pick two words and please jot it down in your wrist. Okay,
Yes.
so whenever you do anything, so you can just watch that and then see, and then try to use that, try to incorporate that, in your conversation and try to make some sentences regarding that word. So in that way, we can also learn.
Yes, ma'am, you are right. But
Uh,
earlier means I was thinking a lot, but I was not using or incorporating something in my conversation.
hmm,
But nowadays, I can say without learning, without thinking, after just hearing from others only, I'm able to use lots of new words sometime and a lots of
hmm.
idioms also. So means in some of conversation, but yes, I can say like this is my great achievement.
Exactly. Yeah. I am also, very much content about my journey or whatever I achieved so far. So I am also, and I am still
And
learning. Yeah. And
content, it means satisfied.
yeah. Content, because content, both spelling is same, but
Say
little bit like pronunciation is little bit changed. Content means like I am content. Content means the whatever we are going to be discussed. Content means any kind of grammar content or any content. I am content. Content means I think satisfied.
that right, ma'am. So the
Yeah,
same spelling is I think same. Content
same.
means
Yeah,
like this is very helpful
any
content. We can
content,
say
yeah,
like
any kind of a topic or
data,
content regarding the language, yeah, regarding the
but
language,
it
any
is
kind of
content as you used
content,
content.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I have also just not learned. I have read this word content in
Mm,
my books. So I thought what it means. So I found like yes, it means satisfied.
that is
That
fine.
the author used that it was content.
Most of the time, word whenever I use, so the all the word I have learned through the conversational video.
So
Yeah,
yes,
and
ma'am.
also mm,
Great.
I also make the videos on this and all other advanced structure, expressions, and idioms in that way, because it is a good way to learn. Because whenever we make any kind of video, so for perfection we have to retreat all the things again and again, right? So in that way we can learn, because repetition is
Yes, ma'am.
repetition should be there. So that's
Yes.
why we learn most of the thing, right?
Re-
Or
uh,
just, yeah,
repetition
I am completing.
repetition matters a lot.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. This is the only thing we can
Yes.
have that kind of knowledge, or long time, for long time. We will not forget that.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
the word is settled and in our subconscious mind, so we will never forget that word.
Yes, ma'am. You're right. So we have
Yeah.
talked,
So
and
yeah, most of the time I've completed more than 30 minutes.
I think we didn't realize the time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
whenever we enjoy the session, na, so that time we don't realize, okay, where the time flies. We consider as if we just started our conversations.
Yes, and
Hmm.
time is just flying.
Yeah.
So
So,
let's say bye
uh,
now, and thanks for
yeah,
giving a precious and lovely time.
I enjoyed a lot talking to you. Yeah.
It's
Thank
my
you so
pleasure.
much.
It's quite interesting and enchanting conversation with you. So,
Yeah, same
bye,
here. Okay.
ma'am.
Bye bye. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.
Same to you, ma'am.